First thing you want to do is get the crank and the electrical connection. Undo all the corners. If you want to take out the awning, you need to do it before you crank the whole roof up because it's sort of difficult to do after that. So it's all wrapped up in here. So in this thing is going to be two different kinds of posts. So the one post is here on the top and the other post is on the bottom. One post goes on the top and one post goes on the bottom. Just remove this little thing. And there's the little peg, goes in there, and somewhere on here is just like those regular extender thingies, and that's it. It'll be on a slight tilt because you don't want to have the rain totally collect on it, so you should tilt it slightly. So you just roll it back up, and then we put the ties on it and zip it in. So we're going to start cranking, and really the true guide is if you can put the door down and get it on. So we just slowly crank it and then we'll have a little look. So this is pretty close to full height, but always the real test is if you're high enough for the door to come down and then be in here too. We want to take all these pieces of canvas and pull them out because you're going to pull the bed back, and you don't want the canvas to catch in the tracks. So we're going to pull the dining piece out over there. We're going to pull this canvas out, and that kind of clears the track. You can see it now meets up with the wall. And everything just goes on these little things on the bumper. And I think you just lift it up with your back and let it click. Yeah. We're looking to get it on that bumper there. This just has to lock in there.
Ta-da.
And you'll see it'll meet up with the wall right there. And then this one gets attached to what's this thing called? The hitch. There's one there. Here's one here. There. Can pull this thing out, and these just come out and they twist to open, come out and twist, and then these are the handles to pull. And the moment of truth is going to be if we can get the door down or if we have to crank it higher. And then this just turns and will fall right down. So have somebody with you. So the door comes these two snaps, but it also has like a safety wire here. So it's not going to fall on your head, but it is going to come down. Okay. And I'm going to go outside to help with, so the paint doesn't scratch on the cabinets. And you just put it down in this little gully there. You want to line up these in there and just turn them. Gets attached all here. If this ever causes you trouble, you got to make sure that the pipe is lined up in the little hole here. And I think we mentioned before there's a kill switch here.
So if we were to hook it up to electricity, it's just a matter of, if you're at an Ontario campsite with a big thing like this, this has probably 30 feet, a good extension. So you can get that all the way to the big vent. Otherwise, it's just a matter of using the adapter, which we'll leave in the front, and then whatever extension cord you have laying around to connect to a regular outlet. So if you're staying at a service site, it's a matter of pop off this, don't lose it. And then you can hook up this intake, and this goes to the faucet you have on your site, and you can use this to brush your teeth or clean your food or whatever inside.
And we also have a filter thing.
Yeah.
Then you can just turn that thing up and it sort of pushes the canvas out. and there's a little arm. And I didn't do this when you guys were here, but I have always kept the arms under the mattress because you don't want anything to catch your canvas. So that's kind of what I have done, and I should have done that when you were here. So I believe it's the longer one. You have two of these arms. One is going to be for this guy over here and this longer one. So there should be a hole up there, and then just put it under there. So you just want to take the shepherd's hook, snap it onto there, and then just push it all the way. So learn from us. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th hole.
That fits. Yeah, it'll fit.
Okay.
Just like that.
And same thing on the other side. And then this thing, there is a hole here on the counter and a hole there. So you start with pushing out the canvas and then finding, and then you can take that little arm, goes there, and how the double bed goes. These parts of the seat have, let's show the bottom. They have something on the bottom. They have these little knobs here, and they are they're the bottom of the seat. And when you put them here, the knob goes on the inside of here. And what happens then is the seat doesn't slip forward. When you put them there, and you make a double bed. There you go. So there's a double, this goes up, they have little ends that, yeah, there they are.
So when you're setting it up for the first time, you take this, just slide it in here, and that allows it to open and close with the lever at the toilet.
With this lever.
So now when I slide this in, and now that should open the little thing.
And now when you do this lever, this will open.
When you set it up,
Let me move the phone over to here.
put in one of these in the tank below. So you put one of these down below just to make it less stinky, sanitize. That's your close. And when you get a little water in the tank, it flushes by twisting this. So first thing you'll do is add clean water into here, and there's a little float somewhere that you can see how much water you have. So don't overfill it. Yeah, a couple water bottles. And then at the end of the trip, it's as simple as push down the little plastic part, and the toilet can slide out. And
Just slide that back on to take it to the transfer station or whatever.